Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video. So we've got quite a bit to go over today. We have a new gym set, and then we have a new defense set called the Glacier Kings, I think is what it's called. And then we have a new hero level 75 that just came out today. So as usual, let's start with the blog and read what they say about it in here. So we got combat benefits. They listed it out for us, which is pretty nice of them. We got 100% attack against battle mark targets. So when they mark a target, they get 100% attack, which it was 5% before that, so they got a 95% jump there, which by itself isn't really going to change anything. We got 750% troop attack, and then a 1500% troop attack down here. So total, that's going to be around 2300 something percent more attack. Now with the setup that I've been running with the 3 kunais, training gear, no gear, stuff like that, because of our troop count, that isn't really going to affect a whole lot, but some of you guys that are on the lower end of the troop count or just have super low defense, that might be able to burn you a little bit better. And if it does, all we have to do is switch to the Frost Imperial with 3 kunais. And if you burn in that, you really have something off with your troop count, with your orb boost, with your gems. Something is off, because you should not be able to burn in that if you guys have set it up like I've showed you in the other videos. But let's move on and cover that a little bit later on. 200% enemy siege defense debuff. I haven't really seen a whole lot of siege traps lately, but I guess there is some still, since they're adding this in, or a lot of bigger guys are using it as a meat. But anyways, that may make it a little bit harder for them guys to cap. I'm not sure, I don't run a siege trap myself, but that will probably make it a little bit rough on those guys. So hopefully they'll still be able to run that setup, or at least be able to change it up a little bit to run that setup. Will be interesting to see if they can. 500% troop health while occupying the Wonder. So for a Wonder, that's going to be great. That health works really well at the Wonder, so that will help them a little bit, but it isn't really going to affect the traps any, because it's only for the Wonder. 1000% enemy defense debuff against Empires. Now with the 3 kunais, that isn't really going to affect us at all. That's still majority just going to get taken away, but it might hit a tiny bit harder. It shouldn't if you're wearing 3 kunais. But if you guys are still trying to cap with full frost or something like that, that just has a lot of defense, that might make it a little bit harder, because customs, I'm gonna guess they can reach about 8,000, maybe even more defense debuff now, so that might be a little bit rough. So it's probably going to take more troops for you guys that are trying to cap like that, but if you guys can do it, go for it. I probably won't be running that myself, but if it's possible, go for it, guys. It's just going to take a lot of troops to be able to do that, and a lot of orb boosts to get your defense high enough. 500% defense for all troop types. Now that sounds nice for the traps, but I think it's 71 or 72 that you actually unlock that, and that's quite a bit of power. And for the traps, it's not really going to be worth it to actually go that high in hero level, just 500% defense. There's a lot more stuff I can do with the power that's going to gain you. So I would not go for that, guys. At least not for now. It might be beneficial later on, but for now, that's not really worth the power it's going to add. 1000% health for all troop types. Now that might make the marches a little bit harder to kill sometimes. It's not going to make them invincible, but some of them may walk a little bit. And if you do get one like that, all you got to do is throw a boost, or just up your troop count a little bit, or something like that. It's not going to take a whole lot to eat that extra 1000% health. I covered all that. Okay, so new hero blessings. 100% troop defense debuff. Troop defense for an Empire blessing. That sounds pretty nice. I'll be asking for a blessing quite a bit. Although if they do give this to you, it does pop up on your your stat page, and they'll be able to see it and probably know you're online, or at least somebody's online watching you. And if you get that defense blessing, they're gonna probably leave you alone, but that is a way to get some more defense and more health, it looks like. So that might be beneficial, but again, they can see it, so that's not going to be a hidden boost that I don't know, it might scare away some, it might not scare away some others. It's going to depend on the leader. Double duration for all blessings, that's nice. So if it is actually double, they're going to last about an hour now. Double the benefits of all blessings, that'd be nice, because that'd be 200% defense. Or what is it for training? It's like 750 Q boost and then like 100 or something speed reduction. I don't remember. Anyways, that'd be nice if it is actually double and not some skewed number that they're just saying double it on here. You never know with MZ, their math is way off. Well, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Double the benefits of all blessings you grant. Okay, so that's the same thing. Utility benefits, 400% potion high range boost. So that's going to make potions a little bit stronger. I'm not sure with it saying 400% there. Again, their math just really doesn't make a lot of sense. But it's going to make your potions a little bit stronger. I'm not. That's going to give them a little bit more attack, maybe a little bit more defense debuff. It's not really going to change a whole lot. 400% don't really sound like it's going to make it a massive amount. I'm going to guess around 3,000% total attack. I mean, that's just a guess, but yeah, I'm going to say around 3,000 more extra attack just from all this, if they got the attack potion and all that built. 100% building boost XP, so that's going to make your luck level go up a little faster. So that'll be beneficial, especially for bigger guys that got to push that thing all the way to luck 26 and all that for the best boosts and all that. That is extremely annoying. I can't even get it to luck level 10 without almost passing out from and that's just extremely boring. They really need to do something about that. Give it like a scroll bar to boost it this many times at once or something like that. It's boosting luck level is annoying. Alright, so heroic insignias is what you need to actually level up your hero, 71 to 75. So yeah, I'm not sure on how much it costs right now, but I'm going to assume it's quite expensive. And let's see if they still have that defense gear in here. Oh, there's that gym set I wanted to go over anyways. New Year's attack gym set. 1900% troop attack, and then 1300% enemy defense debuff, and 105 enemy attack debuff. So that sounds pretty nice for someone that's attacking, but it doesn't really benefit anybody else. So let's look at the gyms here. We got Gladiator Gym, 20% attack, 15% debuff. You got Ferocious Gym, 25% attack, 10% defense debuff. Brutality Gym, 30 attack, 5 defense debuff, and then Claymore Gym, 35% attack, and that's it. And then you got the bonus there. So that sounds like a pretty nice gym set. It might help them a little bit, especially with all this new stuff on 75. I'm not sure how much that adds exactly. I forget what the other gym sets actually give for attack and defense debuff. So I'm assuming that's going to be a little bit more. I don't remember what the other ones give. Well, let's see if that defense set is in here still. Yeah, there it is. Glacier King gear set. Now, I've looked at this a little bit. I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to it when it came out. But as a gear set, it's like a... It reminds me a lot of Skeleton King or Obsidian or something like that. So as a set, it's not really going to be very beneficial to actually wear it. Now, I haven't seen the full stats on it, so it might be a little bit different than what I'm thinking it's going to look like. But I'm going to assume it's going to look pretty much exactly like Skeleton King or something. But there's pieces in here that we can actually use for the mix sets that will make it a little bit stronger. kind of like the boots here. The boots gives 345% troop defense without gems. And then you add the gems in, you're well over 400%. So those boots you can actually add in and replace the Imperial boots or something like that, or the Frost, and that'll be a little bit helpful there. 180 on the... no, that one wouldn't be helpful. Helmet, maybe. I mean, that might be another substitution that you guys can throw in there to kind of throw them off a little bit or something. That don't drop your defense too much. Actually, that might be more. Not sure. Let's look. What's the Frost helmet at? I think it's 260. But that will give you a little bit of a different look if you guys are still setting in Frost Imperial. Because they are really looking for the Frost Imperial mix, because they want to avoid that as much as possible. Or at least find someone with 1 or less kunais or something like that. Yeah, it's 260. So it's only a 10% drop. So you could wear that if you wanted to give yourself a little bit of a different look. But with if you guys are using the new gear setup that I'm running around with, just the 3 kunais or 3 kunais with training gear or something like that, then you guys really wouldn't need that. So really the only thing in here is the boots is what you would really be after if you guys were to get a pack with this set in it. The accessory, not really going to be beneficial. It's only 75 individual defense, 125 health, 70 attack debuff, and 30 march debuff. So not really going to be a whole lot. Now the set bonuses, which is really where a massive amount of boosts has been coming lately for a lot of these newer sets. It doesn't really give a whole lot of troop defense in here, which would be 7-piece if it had it in there, but it don't have troop defense on the 7-piece. It's only the 5-piece. 625% troop defense here. So as a set, it wouldn't be very beneficial to actually wear this. Now, you could probably mix up some kind of little custom of it to wear the 5-piece and get that 625, then add some other pieces in there and have some kind of set like that. But I really wouldn't try to do that, guys. Overall, this set isn't really... It's not really what I want them to release. I want them to release a defense set with all troop defense, not all this other stuff mixed in here. Doing sets like this really throws it off and makes it weaker than it actually seems. You really need a lot of research and stuff to make this set actually work out. It's really like Obsidian and Skeleton King and all those other sets. You need the research to make them worth actually wearing. But yeah, if you guys were going to use any of this, go for the boots and swap them out with your Imperial and your Frost Lords, and you'll be good there. So, let's go into, well, I think I covered pretty much all of it. But anyways, we've got a little bit of attack, a little bit more defense debuff. So, as for troop counts for the traps and gear, we don't really need to change anything. At least I don't think we will. It's not going to be, it don't seem like it's going to be that bad. Unless they're throwing some kind of special tier 5 boost in that I haven't seen yet. Did they throw in some kind of tier 5 boost in here that... No, they threw in 700s. Okay, so a little bit more attack there as well. Actually, there's no attack in that. There's only attack debuff, troop hit. There is no 700 attack boost. It's only 600. That's weird, they left it out. Oh well, 700 defense debuff. So, overall, we're looking at, I'm going to say around 3,200% more attack. I mean, that's a wild guess, but that's what I'm going to guess that they're adding in with this update here. So troop wise for the traps, we don't really need to change anything. I'm still uncertain on the 3 kunai thing, but I don't think we'll have to change anything at all. But if we do, it will be a small troop jump, like 200, 300, maybe even 400 million for some people, maybe more for others that just have extremely low defense. But other than that, really, the only thing we'll have to do is switch gear if we get a bad hit. I mean, it shouldn't take any more than that. So if you guys are running around with 3 kunais in training gear or something like that and it's working well for you, which it should, if you guys are actually burning with that setup, it's because your troop count, your troop setup, your orb boost, anything like that, something is off. If you are burning with that setup, something's off. So really the only thing we got to do is switch gear or just add some more troops if you guys do run into a bad hit. That's pretty much it, guys. There's really nothing special about this. It's pretty much the same thing that they've released. It's just got a different name. Like pretty much everything that they've released over the past couple months has pretty much been the same exact thing. A core with more attack, a core with more defense debuff, a hero level with more attack or defense debuff. Economics research that gives you more attack for some reason. That didn't really make a whole lot of sense, but it's all they just keep releasing the same stuff over and over. So all we got to do is add more troops, switch gear, something like that. It's pretty simple. They're not really giving us any challenges. So yeah, guys, just don't really have anything to worry about that just came out. Just add some more troops. Just switch your gear up if you get a bad hit, and I'll see you guys.